Right,
she's got on makeup like synchronized swimmers. That's I've never seen someone.
It won't be on long.
I've never seen someone have on that much makeup going into the semifinals of a major.
Well, if you're 0 for 4 in semis, you gotta go to Plan B.
I guess.
Meanwhile, she is the only woman on tour that made it to the semifinals 3 of the 4 majors. At Australia, lost to Sharapova, lost to Ivanovic in the semis at the French, the 4th round at Wimbledon, and now the semis here. And there's her record into the Final 4.
Well, against Arvidsson, that was a rough one. The Swede kept her out there for 2 hours and 44 minutes in that 3-setter.
She's been on court more than any of the 4 semifinalists, 9 hours and 9 minutes, actually 3 hours more than her opponent Dementieva, whose matches have been the shortest in duration total. Jankovic to open the semifinal.
Love it.
Certainly, this young lady from Russia, Dementieva, is the stronger of the two, and she's got those legs that allow her to get down low for the ball. It should help her in these windy conditions.
Thank you.
Lynn Welch, an American umpire, asking the crowd to settle in as Jankovic serves.
Everyone talks about Elena Dementieva's serving woes and how many double faults she hits. This woman has struck twice as many, 28 double faults coming into this match as Dementieva. First serve.
Jankovic at Beijing in the Olympics made it to the quarterfinals, lost to Dinara Safina. Safina going on to win the silver medal behind Dementieva's gold.
15. Speaking of double faults, and that's what we talk about with Elena so much, the 26-year-old is a long-standing pro, and obviously she got here to the final of the U.S. Open in 2004 and the French Open final in 2004. Losing to Russians in both of them.
Mary, she's been in the semis here. This is, I believe, her 5th time, more than Serena Williams.
Yeah.
Serena's 4th will be coming up after this, and that's pretty impressive. You lose sight of her results over the years.
Couple of break points early for Dementieva.
I've always thought she's one of the most mentally tough, that she's been able to overcome these serving problems and have good results despite her serve. And thankfully, she seems to have overcome it here in this tournament in the Olympics, but this will be a test out there today.
Dementieva, her goal at the start of the year was the Olympic gold, and now #1.
Elena, you've been so convincing in your matches here. You haven't dropped a set. How much confidence did winning the Olympic gold in Beijing give you coming into this year's U.S. Open?
Yeah, for sure. Such a big win gives a lot of confidence, and it's very nice to play with a positive emotion, but I know it's a tough challenge today.
Well, you play Elena. You've played her 7 times, close matches. What will be the key for you?
Well, I just want to, have some fun, play some good tennis. I know she's a very tough opponent, and it's going to be a tough match for me.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
And here is Dementieva's progress into this Friday semifinal. All straight sets. She and Serena Williams, the only 2 players of the 4 semifinalists to win every set.
And 30-9.
If she wins the title, she'll become #1. It's one of her major goals. She said, I don't want to just touch it. I want to become #1 and keep it.
40-9.
Well, she's certainly come out with more confidence early in this match.
That serve much improved. She holds it love and leads her lead 2-love. Today's matches are brought to you in high definition by Turbo HD by Dish Network.
I was in Sydney at the Olympics there when Yevgeny Kafelnikov won gold. And this is a guy who'd already won the Australian Open and the French Open. But he said that, again, especially being a Russian, winning a gold medal for his country meant more to him than anything. That's just what Dementieva has been saying. Of course, we've heard the Williams sisters talk about their doubles gold, and Roger Federer talking about what it was like to take the Olympic gold as well.
Dementieva took a day off on the way to New York from Beijing to go to Moscow. And she said she was overwhelmed by the reception at the Moscow airport. Flowers upon flowers being given to her, and she said it was just so many thank yous. The pride of her country in her gold medal achievement.
I bet you the Russians also appreciate the fact that Dementieva is one of the few women that stayed home and remains living in Russia. And I've seen so many people, whether it's Sharapova, starting with Kornikova, leaving the country at a young age. Footwork is almost always key element in conditions like this where it's hot, where you have a tendency to get a little flat-footed and windy. When the ball is going to move around quickly, you have to make those very quick adjustments that Yelena did there.
And Yankovic is on the board. Dementieva leads early, 2-1. Elena Dementieva serving with the early lead, 2-1. Part of the Russian success of late in the last 18 Grand Slam events. There's been a Russian woman at least to the semifinals 17 of the 18 times. And they swept the medals at Beijing. Certainly that had to be a surprise. Dementieva, Safina, and Zvonareva, gold, silver, and bronze, and happily celebrated on the medal stand. Russian sweep.